Namaskaram everyone. This is Karthik and I would like to take few minutes to share my experience being involved in Kaveri Calling Outreach Program. And I'll divide this video into two parts. The first part is what did I gain from this program, and the second part would be uh, what are farmers actually expecting and how are farmers gaining from this program and how will farmers gain from this program, right? So I'll start off with the farmers part. So as soon as we enter a particular Gram Panchayat, the welcoming is so touching. The kind of warmth that they give to us, that we have come into their Gram Panchayat and trying to give out some amount of awareness about something, and they have a sense of hope that something new is going to happen in their village, something new is going to happen in their lives. And when we start playing our videos and start explaining about the necessities of saving Kaveri River and how the Karnataka government has put out some schemes, they're extremely so hopeful of changing their lives with tree-based agriculture, because they do understand now that just growing crops of a certain kind which will not have a certain price in the market after a few months, and what is the point in growing them in the entire year and using the entire land. So when we start showing those videos and we explain them about how to plant trees even in their boundary, even if they do not want to plant or completely in their 1 acre of land, how can they just utilize the boundary and plant, and how will Isha Foundation, Isha Outreach is going to help them. They feel so blessed to actually have us over there, and they say that, sir, thank you so much that you've come so far to actually explain all these things to us and make our lives better. And we actually try to compare the analogy between raising a child and then raising a tree. A child would take a lot of time and he needs a hand holding, but plants would just need first 3 years of proper conditioning, and then they will grow on their own with whatever is available around. And the response has been fantastic from farmers. They have filled up all the attendance form, they give their names, they give their numbers, and we also extend information of how they can utilize YouTube channel, and also the helpline number that is given. And especially the Isha Foundation's Isha Outreach Kaveri Calling's brochure, the small brochure which has a chart, is so helpful that every species that is going to get that is available with the forest department, and how Isha Foundation is going to get that to them is clearly given, and the expectation after a certain number of years is also given, and that's so helpful for them to understand or to gauge what is their returns over a period of time. So they give us tea, coffee, biscuits. They also offer us food and a lot more things, because of the kind of work that we are doing, and they feel extremely helpful of what we are doing right now. Uh, and the other thing of the farmer's part is, if some farmer is already growing some trees, he says that let's go to the farm. I'll show you what I'm growing already, and and please tell me what kind of help I'm going to get from the Isha Outreach program and also the Karnataka Sarkara, right? So the response is extremely positive. Farmers are coming in front because there is a lot of potential. Right now we are at Pavgada Taluk of Tumkuru, and here a lot of dry land farming happens, and people are actually fed up of growing other crops, and they want to move towards tree based agriculture, because they do understand that planting trees will actually help increasing the groundwater level and also improve the soil fertility because of the leaves that fall. And also they are so enthusiastic about having birds in their farm because of the trees that they've grown, right? So we have met few model farmers also, and they've given us numbers, and they say that we are ready right now to just start planting whatever trees that are available with you. And most of the farmers are actually quite positive about sandalwood trees, because it gives the highest amount of returns over a period of time. So that's been part of the farmers. The second thing is my experience and what did I gain. Well, I have started learning, because the process is still going on. I've started learning how to speak, I've started learning how to negotiate. I've started learning how to plan. I've started learning how to manage. I've started picking calls more than what I was picking before. I've started talking to officials, something that I would have never done in my life. Big thanks to Isha Outreach for giving me this opportunity to get to the bottom of the system and talk to officials, talk to farmers, talk to as many people as possible and convince them to plant trees and how we can save the Kaveri River. Like Sadhguru says, we need to see Kaveri like how it was 50 years back, and the efforts are on, and we are there at the ground to make a positive change, and hopefully our energies and our positivity, our willingness will actually turn into a lot of trees over a period of time. Right now the country has about 27 to 28% of forest cover. Hopefully, with this program, in the next 12 years, the plan of 242 crores of trees that are going to be planted in the Kaveri Basin will be fruitful, and we are going to be the best amongst all the countries in the world in terms of tree cover. So, thank you so much, Isha Outreach, Sadhguru, and all the volunteers who have given me this opportunity to get to the bottom of the system and help as many lives as possible. Thank you so much. And a special mention of our district manager Santosh Anna, and also Swami Lavana, who's planning meticulously every inch of this program and helping us do things in a very smooth way. Thank you so much. Namaskaram, everyone.